welcome back to our channel, SamandSydney channel. I'm Sam.
I'm Sydney.
And today we are going to be doing another Harry Potter themed video. And we are going to be ranking our movies from our most favorite to our least favorite.
Girl, I don't even know my favorite.
And she just said that like 5 seconds ago.
Yeah, and I said I was going to say it when you started recording.
Okay, so I have all 8 movies here. They're not in order because I just took them out, but they're normally in order. Because all my movies are in alphabetical order because I'm that extra. So,
See, no, I'm not that extra.
well, it's easier to find them if you know exactly where they are. So,
Well, I'll just look. I'm like,
Okay.
oh, I want to watch a movie. Okay, let's see what I got.
so we are going to figure out. You know, I don't even really know what mine is either. I'm just gonna kind of look through them and see how I feel and go from there.
All right.
So, I'm just gonna kind of lay them like this, and
Are we ranking them for
From-
each other? Like, together?
No, for your own.
Okay.
Your own. So,
So you go first.
I go first? Okay, I'm gonna set them right here, buddy. Okay, I think my most favorite. Let me see. This is part. Oh no, this Order of the Phoenix, Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire, Half-Blood Prince, Part 1 and Part 2. Okay. I'm just gonna put this in order. There you go. My OCD's kicking. I think my most favorite movie is gonna be Sorcerer's Stone. Because you just get all the magical feels when you watch this. And they're all so tiny. And they're young. And they're cute. And nothing bad happens really yet. And it's like before all of it turns really dark. And there's deaths and everything. And so it's like, it's the introduction to the world that I have known to love. So yeah, that's my favorite. Your favorite?
My first, Goblet of Fire.
Interesting.
This was just, I guess, always my favorite from, like, when I started, or, yeah, when she introduced them to me, this was my favorite to begin with, so, I don't know, I just like this one.
Oh!
So that's my number 1.
My number 2. So, okay, it's weird. My first favorite is Sorcerer's Stone. But I think my second favorite is going to be Deathly Hallows Part 2. Yes, I know there's a lot of deaths in it, and it's very sad. But I also like it because they've grown a lot in this one. And there's a lot of action involved in it. And it just there's a lot of story plot in here. I don't know. I just really like Part 2. Like, if I were to watch any of them, it'd probably be this one, first, even though it's the very last one. But I like this one a lot. So that's my second favorite.
Okay, my second would have to be the Sorcerer's Stone. Just because they're all so teeny. They're all so cute and innocent in this one. It's like they don't really know what they're getting themselves into yet.
You're right. They don't know what they signed up for.
Yeah. So yes, that would be my second favorite.
I think I know what your least favorite's going to be, Arnie. My third favorite is going to be... Goblet of Fire is my third. This one I like because this is the one that's kind of when all the darkness comes. It's when it turns to the darker side where it brings out more Voldemort, and Voldemort actually comes back in this one. But this one also has a lot of humor in it. This one I feel like is the one that has the most humor in this one. So during the Yule Ball scene when McGonagall is dancing with Ron or whatever, and then Harry and Ron are trying to find dates, is their first
It's kind of like they're coming of age.
Exactly, yeah. You know, like puberty and like everything. So
they're going through all those emotions, all those changes, all those confusions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then, like, even though Mad Eye Moody isn't Mad Eye Moody in that movie, he's still a really funny character when he turns Draco into a ferret and everything. Yes. And but like I said, it's just a lot of humor that I enjoy in this movie. That's my third favorite. Okay,
my third favorite is Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Literally, we've had the same three movies, like just in different order. Okay.
But yeah, this would be my third favorite, just because I feel like there's so much action in this one. Like, a lot happens in this one.
And it, like, jerks your emotions.
It's very emotional, that's for sure. But I think this would have to be my number 3.
Like, if you ever need a good cry, just watch that movie.
Right. Yeah.
So my fourth...
Watch the other ones first.
Yeah. But if you...
You'll understand how emotional it is.
My fourth favorite is going to be Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Yes, Umbridge is in it, and I can't stand her, but I really like this one because Dumbledore's army is in this one. This is also when they take charge for themselves and they like are like, okay, we know what's real and we have to fight and protect ourselves from Voldemort because Voldemort is real and everything. And it's basically just them saying screw it to everyone else who doesn't believe them, and it's like, well, then you can die if you don't believe us, pretty much. And yeah, I just really like this one. And I really like the scene at the end of this one with Dumbledore and Voldemort fighting. I really like that. But also a very intense battle. So yeah, that's my number 4.
My fourth favorite would be Half-Blood Prince. Just because I like it. It's my fourth. Because it's right in the middle. Yep. I feel like you get to know a lot more about Snape in that one too.
My 5th favorite is going to be Chamber of Secrets. This is my 5th favorite because I don't know why it's my 5th favorite. It just is, really. I do like this movie. I do love each of these movies a lot. Like I do love them. But this is my 5th favorite. I don't know why it's not higher because it introduces Dobby, and Dobby is like one of my favorite characters ever in the series. But I don't know. I just think that there isn't, like, they left out a couple like bits that I wish they put into the movie from the books. So I think that's why it's like my 5th favorite. See, we would rank the books too, but she hasn't read the books, so we can't really rank them. And if we base them off the movie, she'd probably put them in the same order, so.
So, my 5th. My 5th, I would have to say Prisoner of Azkaban.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't have an explanation.
That's just the order.
Just, yeah.
Well, my 6th favorite is going to have to be the same one. Prisoner of Azkaban. There's no really particular reason why it's my 6th favorite. I think I do like this movie. Because it introduces Sirius. Hermione punches Draco.
That's one of my favorite parts.
Although Draco's my husband, he is a jerk and deserves to be punched sometimes.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I think the one part I don't really like is the time turner part where they go back in time. Like, yeah, I know it's an essential part, but it's just a lot of repeating itself, pretty much. I think that's the only part that I don't like in that movie. I mean, yeah, I know it's to save Sirius and everything, and I'm glad they did it. It's just, I don't know. But that's my number 6.
My number 6. Which ones didn't I do? Oh, never mind.
You didn't do part 1?
I know what I didn't do.
That one or that one?
I did Goblet of Fire.
No, I was playing this one.
Oh. I guess my 6th would be Order of the Phoenix. Just because I feel like Neville really steps up in this one. He kinda...
Yeah, you find out a lot more about Neville's past.
Wait. Where was this one? Right here?
No, right here. Okay, wait a second. She picked the
Neville
wrong one.
steps up in this one. So,
Part
this
one.
is my 6th.
Part 1 is
Yes,
her
part
6th
1.
favorite. 6th favorite. 7th favorite. Sorry. Oh, 7th favorite is gonna be Part 1. The reason why this is my 7th favorite is because I feel like it's just a long movie with a lot of, I mean, yes, there's a lot of things going on, but it's like nothing really like action packed like the part 2. Like there's the wedding scene, then they go off, and then the only time that there's really action is towards the end of it, because then at the part 2 is when it all starts to like go, you know, all crazy and everything. But yeah, this is my personal opinion. That's my 7th.
Okay, my 7th have to be... I don't know. That's a tough one. I guess I'm kind of like split down the middle on these two for being my 7th and my 8th. If I absolutely had to choose, then Chamber of Secrets would be my 7th, and this one would be my 8th. What is it?
I figured
Order of Phoenix.
Secrets would be your 8th one. So.
Yeah. Just because I don't like the Umbridge. I mean, I know they all like form each other and they all like come together in this Order of Phoenix, but
it's just Umbridge really brings it down for her. Yeah.
And in this one, they're still kind of learning, like, who they are, and they're still, like, kind of innocent in this one. Like, they know some stuff. I feel like this is the one where they're, like, really starting to, like, explore and, like, get into mischief. Like, obviously in the first one, they weren't really... I mean, they got into mischief, but they were just, like, they didn't know any better.
In the first one, it's, like, a lot of the introduction and everything that everything.
But yeah, so this is my 7th.
And then Order of the Phoenix was her 8th, apparently.
Yep.
And my 8th one is the Half-Blood Prince. I don't know why, but every time I read the book or watch the movie, I just feel like nothing major happens in this movie.
It's just kind of a floating movie.
Exactly. It's like
everything.
It's like a filler movie.
It's moderate.
I just find it very boring for most of it. Until the end, yeah, when you find out Snape's the Half-Blood Prince, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, that's the good part.
But like, I feel like you kind of already put 2 and 2 together.
Exactly.
And then, figure it out.
Just in the beginning, and then, like, I don't like the feeling of it. Like, a lot of, like, the lighting in that movie, it's really dark, and it's just, like, dreary and everything. Like, yes, I know Voldemort's back and he's rising to power and everything. That's the point. But just personally, it's not for me. And, like, with the whole Draco thing, too, I feel like if you don't read the books, you don't really get a full glimpse of what Draco's supposed to be doing. They don't really go into depth that much about it. Because they just show bits and pieces from when he's in the Vanishing Cabinet and everything and trying to get the Death Eaters through and stuff like that. So it's just like bits and pieces like that. I don't really like Slughorn's character. He's a coward, in my opinion. There's just like a lot of that movie that I don't really like. So I'm really sorry if you love Half-Blood Prince, but I just can't love that, and that's why it's my 8th movie. I could go on for like an hour on why it's my least favorite. So okay, we're gonna recap on what our order was. So my first favorite was...
Girl, I already it.
I remember.
You do? Okay, then you say it. Because I don't remember.
So my first was Sorcerer's Stone. My second was Part 2. My third... Goblet of Fire was my third one. I can pick it up. Goblet of Fire. My fourth one was, I think, Order of the Phoenix. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. My fifth one was Part 2 or Prisoner of Azkaban? Part 2. Or no, Prisoner of Azkaban was my fifth one, I think. If I'm wrong, I'll write something in here and edit. So, Prisoner of Azkaban. Part 2 was my sixth. Chamber of Secrets was my seventh. I might be completely wrong about how the ending is going, but yeah. And then Half-Blood Prince is my last one. So this is my order. So, okay. Sydney's order was...
Let's see if I remember.
I remember your first one.
Yeah.
I'm actually very surprised with how mine came out, to be honest.
Where the heck is it?
Goblet of Fire.
Oh, I couldn't find it. Goblet of Fire.
I can hold it.
Where is it? Part 2.
I think you said Sorcerer's Stone.
Wait.
Was
I
it
think
Sorcerer's
this was
Stone?
my second one.
No, Part 2 was your second. I think that was your third.
Third, okay.
And then Part 2 was your fourth. Or Half-Blood Prince was your fourth.
Then you got them in the wrong order.
No, I got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh.
And then
Struggle is real.
was Deathly Hallows 1.
Yes. And then it was Prisoner of Azkaban.
Prisoner of Azkaban. And then
It was...
Order Phoenix.
No, it was Chamber of Secrets.
And then Order.
Order. This is her order from this way to this way. I know it's supposed to be that way, but yeah. So that's her order.
Alright, guys.
Woo!
There's your movies.
Thanks. Okay. And now, Sydney.
So if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up and comment down below. Also, please feel free to subscribe and turn on our notifications by clicking the bell button right by the subscribe button. I mean, you might as well. You're already there anyways. Right. Hopefully. And that way you'll be notified every time we upload a video.
And I will also be leaving our channels, Instagram and Twitter accounts down below in the description box. You are more than welcome to click those links down there and give them a follow as well. It would be much appreciated. And that's going to be it for this video. And also, comment down below what your ranking of your Harry Potter movies and or books are. And see if you have any of the same opinions as we do, or if your opinions are like completely different. And that's going to be it for this video. And we will see you guys next time. So, bye.